Welcome back for another session with Spirit. We'll see what they have to share with us today. I'll take a moment to connect and then information will come through. If you have any comments or questions after the message, please feel free to leave them for me and I will address those questions in future sessions. Thanks so much. This is Mother Mary. Thank you for joining us today. We welcome you here. We wish to discuss with you the fact that there are many channels, such as this one, who are bringing forward their voices with our messages in this time. There is a reason for this. There are codes that are embedded in the voices and the light codes of the individuals that you may or may not hear. These light codes and the resonant frequency that is embedded for each of these individuals is one that may or may not resonate with you. When we say resonate, you will know and recognize which messages are for you. At the beginning of the message, you will notice that this is someone that either appeals to you or does not. If this particular channel is not one with whom you resonate, we encourage you to try others. However, if you are hearing this message and hearing the voice of this channel, and it appears to be resonating with you in some way, it appears familiar, or it appears to be likable, there's a reason. You are encoded to hear the messages that are being driven through this channel. And for that reason, we encourage you to stay and listen not only to this message, but to the others. There will be some topics that you are already familiar with, and there will be others that are newly introduced. However, either way, this is a channel that you are intended to hear. If she resonates with you, there is a reason. Rest assured that we will share more information as we move forward. However, at this point in time, our cause for these messages is to bring forward information for the collective that is intended to hear it. This message and others will spark your own journey, your awareness, your recognition, your remembrance, so that you can partake in your own spiritual ascension journey. For you see, that is what is happening right now on the planet. We understand that there is much happening right now that is calling your attention. However, these are all distractions. The truth of what is happening on the planet is that this is an ascension journey, a journey of evolution, if you will. Not only the human beings on the planet, but also the planet herself are undergoing a journey, an evolution, a rise in frequency that will usher in a new world, a new earth. Some call it heaven on earth. Whatever you wish to call it, this evolution is occurring now. We are in the beginning stages, and for that reason, we are sharing information through channels such as this one to alleviate any fears that you may have as we move forward. There are physical symptoms that can come with ascension. There are mental symptoms that can come with ascension. There are emotional symptoms, and there are spiritual symptoms. All of these can be alleviated through tools that we will share with you, as well as bringing you forward in such a way that you will be able to minimize your difficulties and embrace the changes that you see within and among yourself. As you move through this journey, you will begin to see that all around you, things are not necessarily what they have seemed to be. Your education on this planet has been lacking. There has been little information about energy and frequency for most of you on the planet. However, energy and frequency are what the world is made of. It is what the world is encompassing. It is how you act and interact within the world. It is how you act and interact with others, with the planet as a whole. Everything is based in frequency. There have been scientists that have discussed frequency for many years. However, there are those who wish that this information is not made public, and for that reason, there are many who have been shunned for sharing true information with the public. There are others who have been called crazy or conspiracy theorists. There are those who have been ostracized from society for sharing truth. For that reason, there is some measure for most of you that will believe that, or wish to believe that this information that we are sharing is not true. And to that, we ask that you continue to listen, for at some point, the truth will overshadow what you know to be your learned truth via your ego. In other words, your soul will recognize the information as true. For some of you, that recognition will bring forth an emotional connection that you will feel. This is the resonance that we speak of. You will recognize the truth and you will feel it inside your body. You will know that you are intended to hear the message, and for that reason, you will begin to learn. For others of you, you will find that this channel is not a match, and that is okay. There will be another, and we encourage you to find that which resonates so that you can begin your own journey. You may ask how long this journey takes, and that is an individual time factor that we cannot discuss, for there are some things that may take longer and others that may take shorter time periods than what is common or usual. The truth is that each of you are here for a specific reason. You are here to allow for certain things to occur at certain times so that you may join the others that are here holding light on this planet and who are here for this ascension journey. We are reaching out to you now so that you can take your rightful place in holding this energy and frequency for the collective and for the planet as a whole. Those of you who are here listening to this message now and who resonate with this channel are here because you are in this lineage. You are coded to hear this channel and for her voice to spark your journey. For those of you that this reaches, who are listening to us now, we encourage you to continue to listen and to move forward open-heartedly, to recognize the truth as you hear it, and to be willing to take the steps necessary to truly begin your own journey. This will be an exciting time in your life. However, there are many things that you will hear that are very different from what you have previously known. There are many resources out there now to help you on your journey. However, we wish to caution you, as there are many resources who are not of the highest and best. What we mean by this is that, as with most things, there are those on the planet who wish to co-opt this journey to profit on the journeys of others and to discourage the truth from coming forward. For that reason, we wish to advise that when you begin with a resource or a channel, check in with yourself and recognize the truth. Is this someone with whom you resonate? Or is this a message that does not sound to be correct? We can tell you now that if the message is appearing to divide in any way, if it is discussing judgment of any others, if it is in any way fear-driven, it is not of the light. For those channels and messages, those resources who are of the light would not choose to bring such things forward. Part of this journey is in recognizing the non-duality that is inherent to the higher dimensions and higher frequencies that you will be traveling to. And for that reason, those who serve the light do not discuss things that are not conducive to the awakening. They may discuss these things. However, it will not be with any judgment. It will be to advise or to bring awareness to a situation, but it will not be driving fear in any way. We will bring much more information in the near future in this regard. However, suffice it to say that if you are resonating with these messages now, we hope that you will listen further so that you can and will begin your own journey and utilize the tools that we will bring forward. This journey is one of inner awareness, and all of the answers are within you. We encourage you to utilize the resources that you see fit and to have fun with the process. Until next time, we love you. We are here with you. That is all. Yeah, I'm a little fuzzy after that one. Okay, if there's any questions or any comments, or if anybody has any questions that I can bring forward in future sessions, please let me know. Otherwise, if you're here and my voice actually resonates with you for some reason, I look forward to hopefully discussing more with you in the future. Thanks so much. Have a great day.